Good morning. Latest news spotted only here on Enora Media News, giving you the latest and most credible news for today. It's Friday, May 28, and you are watching the current trending news, and we hope you are having a great day here in Washington, D.C. I am Rex Teresi. Federal prosecutors in Brooklyn have been investigating whether several Ukrainian officials helped orchestrate a wide-ranging plan to meddle in the 2020 presidential campaign, including using Rudolph W. Giuliani to spread their misleading claims about President Biden and tilt the election in Donald J. Trump's favor, according to people with knowledge of the matter. The investigation is unfolding separately from a long-running federal inquiry in Manhattan that is aimed at Mr. Giuliani. While the two investigations have a similar cast of characters and overlap in some ways, Mr. Giuliani is not a subject of the Brooklyn investigation, the people said. The trip was the culmination of a year-long effort by Mr. Giuliani, with support from Mr. Trump, to undermine Mr. Biden's presidential campaign. The effort proceeded primarily on two parallel tracks, collecting information from Ukraine to attack Mr. Biden's diplomatic efforts there as vice president, and pressing Ukraine to announce investigations into Mr. Biden and other Trump critics. The effort ultimately backfired, leading to Mr. Trump's first impeachment. Amid the impeachment proceedings, U.S. intelligence officials warned Mr. Trump that Mr. Durkich was seeking to use Mr. Giuliani to spread disinformation. Mr. Giuliani, who has said he did not receive a similar warning at the time, continued to vouch for the authenticity of information he received, even after Mr. Trump's Treasury Department imposed sanctions against Mr. Durkich for election interference and accused him of being an active Russian agent. In an interview last year, Mr. Giuliani said there was nothing to dissuade him from meeting with Mr. Durkich, who was not under sanctions at the time. "I have no reason to believe he is a Russian agent," Mr. Giuliani said. On Thursday, Mr. Giuliani's lawyer defended the search for information about Mr. Biden, disputing that he relied on misleading information. "When you investigate allegations of corruption, you talk to all sorts of people. Some are credible and some are not," the lawyer, Robert J. Costello, said. He added that someday the truth will come out about Mr. Biden's dealings in Ukraine. It is also a federal crime to conspire to defraud the United States, and prosecutors have used that law to charge Russians accused of meddling in previous elections. And that's all for today's time-sizzling news. Once again, I am Rex Teresi. Thanks for joining us here at Enora Media News. Have a great day.